May profits be upon you. Welcome to another weekly Forex forecast. We're going to take a look at oil, US oil, and we may take a peek at UK oil. Okay. Um, if we look at the weekly time frame, what we can see is we did have a break of market structure here. All right, right there. All right, we broke that low and closed well below it, and that would indicate further bearish price action to come, right? But we did take out a swing low. So uh, you got to expect some kind of retracement to start. And we got that retracement, didn't we? Boom. And what I want you to notice is we did not, in this leg of structure, this bullish leg of structure, we did not develop a bullish fair value gap, not one to support higher prices. So I always viewed this as a retracement, not so much a reversal. Got it? Retracements are going to be just into the the bearish leg that just happened. It'll just retrace back into it, a correction, if you will, and then continue uh, along its bearish path. Its bearish path. All right, lower low, lower high, lower low. Here's your retracement, right? Okay, so then we get this candle last week. No wick on top, very full bodied, and a small wick on the bottom. This is very bearish. What did we do? We went past the low, the previous weekly low, and traded through it. That indicates that we have more bearish price action to come. Also, if you use next candle theory, next candle says next candle theory says that if price closes below the previous trading range of the previous candle's trading range, I should say, um, the likelihood is that price will at the very least, take the low of the current candle. All right. The next candle will take the low of the next candle of the current candle. So I'm looking for price to at the very least, wick past that low for our first target. All right, this is my second target, which is what? A fractal low. I like to see those fractal lows getting taken out because this is where people take long positions and there is liquidity there, and that's why price will seek it out, especially ones like this, which is actually a swing low. The swing lows have fractal lows on either side that it's lower than. All right, this is how I refer to them. All right, or intermediate lows. This is a swing low for me. All right, this is a swing low. All right, but these in between intermediate within the leg of structure, that is an intermediate fractal low or intermediate swing low. Okay, so we are bearish, and I'm looking for for lower prices to come. All right. What I want to watch is if price next week closes below that low, then I know we will be heading towards this low and likely this low. All right. I'll know it because it'll have made a bearish fair value gap somewhere below this low, right? And the new candle high. All right. So right now, for now, this uh fair value gap will remain a line. What kind of line is it? It's a line of invalidation. If price wicks all the way up here and then closes with a small body or whatever, I'm going to consider this a, price is invalid. I mean, the fair value gap that we were looking for, the bearish fair value gap, it just won't form. It's invalidated. So we won't have evidence to show that there is support for lower pricing. All right. It may head down there, but it may chop down there the way this chopped up here until this point. You understand? If we go to the daily, what do we see? All right. The daily gives us some good stuff here. You see this? That is a bearish fair value gap, fully formed. All right. And this gives us an indication that there is support for lower pricing. All right. Where is price right now? Right in the middle of this bullish fair value gap. What am I thinking? I'm thinking that this bullish fair value gap, after one, one, two, three, four attempts to disrespect it, each one has been shown, given the candle of the wick of respect, except this one. This one closed within the fair value gap, though, within the fair value gap. So the fair value gap is still holding. All right, we'll see what Monday's candle does. But right now, this candle, this fair value gap is still holding, and I believe that price may end up moving higher, touching off at this beautiful bearish fair value gap to push prices lower. That's what I'm thinking. Uh, and there is another thing to consider. The structural point here moved up, pushed down, had a swing failure that could not pass that high, and we continued down from there. Price likes to test these areas. So I'm looking for price to push back up in here. I believe if it pushes here, there's a likelihood that it pushes higher into the fair value gap. If it doesn't, that's fine. Here's the deal. What am I looking for? I'm looking for shorts to form a valid short setup as soon as it hits this line. All right. It may not give it to me until it gets here, which will be better because it's better pricing. But I will start looking for it here. You understand? I hope you do. Okay. Um, Now, in the case that price opens up here and takes this low out with a wick, or trades through it, then I'm looking for price to not go further than the midpoint of this wick here. And I'm looking for price to push back up. The deal is, are we going to form bearish fair value gaps before it gets down to this point? I'm going to be watching that price action very closely. All right. But I'm looking for price to possibly take this high and this high, because this is low resistance liquidity up here. And I would like to see it come back up and test this low. You see this gap? That's a volume imbalance. I like to see that volume imbalance wick to or through. Wick to or through. All right. Wick to it or through it. And then we come down and we take out our sell side liquidity targets. I am bearish. I'm looking for sells only. Okay. I hope you enjoyed this video because I'm not finished. I just remembered. I'm going to look at the Brent oil, the UK oil here. It is virtually the same. If you go up to this is a crude oil, US oil. And this is Brent, UK Brent. All right. Just remember what I just told you for the crude oil, and you'll see I have the exact same targets. I'm waiting for the exact same kind of price action, and that's it. We're gonna keep it simple around ciao. Okay. So these are the targets and all. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, smash the like button. Make sure you leave a like and a boost, and do leave a comment because I want to hear from you. All right. I will see you in the next video. And again, thank you for watching, and may profits be upon you.